Out on the city streets, where the night comes alive, guitars blaze like fires, lighting up our drive. Hands on the frets, hearts in the fight, chasing down the moment, riding every light. The air's electric, yeah, the passion's real. With every note, the soul can feel. Raise your voice to the wings of the skyline, burning bright through the trials and time. With riffs that roar and that climb, this anthem's ours. In the heartbeat we find freedom in chords and dreams in the sound. We keep moving forward, never back down. Stories carved in strings, a legacy born of restless nights and a fearless storm, striking the chords like thunder in your chest. A call to the fighters who refuse to rest. The rhythm's a beacon, breaking the chain. In every note we rise again. Raise your voice to the wings of the skyline, burning bright through the trials and time. With the riffs that roar and that climb, this anthem's ours. In the heartbeat we find freedom in chords and dreams in the sound. We keep moving forward, never back down. Let the strings and the drums carry you high. Feel the thunder roll, reach for the sky. This is the moment where we stand and declare passion's our armor and dreams lead us there. Raise your voice to the wings of the skyline, burning bright through the trials and time. With riffs that roar, oh, that climb, this anthem's ours. In the heartbeat we find freedom in chords and dreams in the sound. Keep moving forward, never back down. So never give in, let I learned the sound of trouble from a late night bus ride home. The neon flickered on the pavement. I was feeling worn and low. My pockets full of questions, hands still smelling like the rain. Every mile on this old highway had a lesson in the pain. I met you by the jukebox, corn spread on the bar. You laughed about the small stuff, said we're stronger than we are. Your eyes were full of daylight after weeks without sleep. You said love's not a headline, it's the promises we keep. We don't need perfect answers or a clean and shiny plan, just a song that keeps on playing when the nights get out of hand. These songs hold the weight of our lives, every scar, every win, every fall. They carry the hurt and the hope inside, like a fire still burning through it all. When the world gets heavy on our hearts and the road feels broken and long, we stay standing, we stay alive, in the power of a simple song. I watched my father's hand shake, tuning up his old guitar. Said, son, I lost a lot, but I never lost who you are. Strings were buzzing, drums kicked in, the room began to rise. In that noise, I finally saw the truth behind his eyes. It's not about the volume or the stage lights on the wall, it's the way a melody can catch you when you fall. These songs hold the weight of our lives, every scar, every win, every fall. They carry the hurt and the hope inside, like a fire still burning through it all. When the world gets heavy on our hearts and the road feels broken and long, we stay standing, we stay alive, in the power of a simple song. Turn the amps up just a little more, let the drums hit hard and clean. I've been down on my knees before, but I got back up between the bass line moves like a steady heart. Strings rise slow and strong. If love's the reason we start again, then resilience keeps us going on. These songs hold the weight of our lives, every scar, every win, every fall. They carry the hurt and the hope inside, like a fire still burning through it all. When the world gets heavy on our hearts and the road feels broken and long, we stay standing, we stay alive, in the power of a simple song. So play it slow on the piano tonight, let the guitars cry and heal. If we got love and a song to sing, then we've got something real. I learned the hard way on a broken highway. Went through a cracked windshield, coffee gone cold. Bills on the table, rain on the roof. Radio low, trying not to lose hope. My old six-string leaned by the door. Strings cut my fingers, still I played more. Every line I wrote felt honest and true, like a map for the nights I was crawling through. When the world leaned heavy on my chest, I found a reason in the mess. These songs keep me standing in when my knees give out. They tell my story when I can't speak up loud. From first love promises to last goodbyes, they carry the hurt, they carry the fight. Turn the pain into something strong and real. Rocking hard, that's how I heal. If you're falling apart, you're not alone. These songs keep us standing, bring us home. I saw love grow in a one-room kitchen, bare feet dancing to a scratched up tune, laughing through tears, making it work, holding on tight to the little we had. Then life hit hard with a hospital hall, white walls closing in, late night calls. I played till sunrise, hands sore and tired, trying to keep the fire alive. Every scar has a melody, every lost song's quietly. These songs keep me standing in when my knees give out. They tell my story when I can't speak up loud. From first love promises to last goodbyes, they carry the hurt, they carry the fight. Turn the pain into something strong and real. Rocking hard, that's how I heal. If you're falling apart, you're not alone. These songs keep us standing, bring us home. Turn it up, let the drums hit hard, let the guitar ring through the dark. Hands in the air, feel the floor shake. This is a chance we all take. We bend, we break, we rise again. Blood and hope under our skin. These songs keep me standing when my knees give out. They tell my story when I can't speak up loud. From first love promises to last goodbyes, they carry the hurt, they carry the fight. Turn the pain into something strong and real. Rocking hard, that's how I heal. If you're falling apart, you're not alone. These songs keep us standing, bring us home. When the lights come up and the night feels alone, I leave my truth in every song. If your heart is tired, if you've been through hell, turn it up, you'll know it well. The star guy Use casual starting language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual specific to the known for inspiring lyrics and passionate energy. These songs share stories of love, hope, and freedom, reminding listeners that dreams are always worth chasing. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Pad, optional, cinematic feel. We stood among the roaring crowd, fists up, hearts unbound. Chains breaking under city lights, freedom's roar, relentless sound. Strangers' hands met in the air, a fire sparked through all the pain. Songs of hope that lit the night, a storm against the pouring rain. In every note, a battle won. In every chord, a rising sun. Together we can break the silence, find the strength to carry on. This is our anthem, ringing loud and clear. A shout of passion, conquering our fear. In every heartbreak, every love we find, music's power lifts the ties that bind. Let the roar of drums and guitar wail, a ballad of life, a never failing tale. She walked away with tears that burn like fire in the autumn cold. His pain unspoken, lost in chords that only aching souls can hold. But in the quiet piano's gentle sway, a tender voice begins to play melodies that heal the cracks, turning night to softer day. From shattered dreams to morning light, from lonely roads to shared delight, music carries scars and smiles, stretching far across the mile. This is our anthem, ringing loud and clear. A shout of passion, conquering our fear. In every heartbreak, every love we find, music's power lifts the ties that bind. Let the roar of drums and guitar wail, a ballad of life, a never failing tale. Through every strum, through every word, we find the places no one heard. A heartbeat steady, a rising tide, united souls that won't divide. The strings swell up, the chorus calls, breaking down these invisible walls. In music's grasp we break the chain, standing tall through joy and pain. This is our anthem, ringing loud and clear. A shout of passion, conquering our fear. In every heartbreak, every love we find, music's power lifts the ties that bind. Let the roar of drums and guitar wail, a ballad of life, a never failing tale. So let the fire inside remain, fueled by sound through loss and gain. In every heart the anthem lives, the endless strength that music gives. There's a street lit by the fading neon light, where the lost and the dreamers meet the night. I walk alone with the weight of my past. Every melody's a story meant to last. Through the crack and the fire, I've learned to stand tall. Every scar is a verse in the song of it all. Songs capture the struggles, the battles we fight, the beauty we find in the darkest of nights. With hands on the strings of the storm inside, we rise up again. No need to hide the power of love and the strength to survive. In every chord, we come alive. She sings of the mornings that broke her in two, but taught her to bend without breaking through. A voice like a river that won't be contained, turning the heartbreak into a flame. And when the world feels too heavy to bear, we find the courage inside. I walk the miles through cracked asphalt and old street signs. Every step was heavy, heavy with the weight of lost designs. Street lamps flickered truths that never let me sleep. Every corner holds a story I still swear to keep. I've carried scars that the night can't hide, but every fall's just a step on this rough ride. Burning roads beneath my feet, this fire won't die. Fighting through the silence where dreams collide. With every broken promise, every shattered scene, I'm chasing light through the scars, through everything between. Faces in the crowd that look just like defeat. But their eyes still burn with the fight that won't retreat. I hear their heartbeat in the roar, the shattered glass. Songs of the fallen who learn was 19 on a back road bus, handshaking, pockets full of dust. Radio played something cracked and loud, a singer breaking down but standing proud. Mama said life's not a straight line deal. You fall, you learn, you start to heal. I wrote my name on a bathroom wall just to prove I was here at all. Every scar had a story to tell, every loss rang a warning bell. But there was fire in every line, a reason just to try one more time. These songs carry the weight we bear, every broken prayer, every late night stare. They bleed for the hurt, they fight for the love, they rise when the road gets rough. Turn the pain into something strong. If my voice gives out, play it on. Through the cracks, through right and wrong, I'm still standing with a song. Saw her crying in a hospital chair, gold ring worn thin, faith worn bare. I played her chords on a beat-up guitar. She smiled like she'd come that far. Love ain't perfect, it bends and breaks. It costs you more than it ever takes, but it holds the light when the lights go low, teaches your heart how to grow. Every tear hit the floor like rain, every hope came dressed in pain. But there was truth in the melody, saying don't give up on me. These songs carry the weight we bear, every broken prayer, every late night stare. They bleed for the hurt, they fight for the love, they rise when the road gets rough. Turn the pain into something strong. If my voice gives out, play it on. Through the cracks, through right and wrong, I'm still standing with a song. Crack the air till the walls shake loose. Let the drum hit hard like bad news. Strings come in like a second chance. Piano holds while the hearts advance. If this is all I leave behind, let it say we survived this time. These songs carry the weight we bear, from empty rooms to open air. They bleed for the hurt, they fight for the love, they rise when the road gets rough. Turn the pain into something strong. If my voice gives out, play it on. Through the cracks, through right and wrong, I'm still standing with a song. When the lights go down these streets where we once dared to dream. Your name still scribbled on the corners of my mind. The nights were long, the fights were loud, but real. Now silence fills the space you left behind. But I can feel the fire, even when it's cold. A spark that refuses to bend or fold. Breaking through the silence, screaming out my soul. These guitar strings carry all the tales untold. Love and loss, they weave the scars I show. In every chord I find the strength to Your laughter lingers like a midnight train, a bittersweet reminder rolling through my veins. I still play our song beneath the starry sky. Though you're gone, I learn to live, not just survive. The road is rough, but the heart knows the way. Every step forward takes me far from yesterday. Breaking through the silence, under city lights that never fade away, a worn-out guitar and dreams that won't stray. He's chasing something bigger than the skylines glow. With every chord he plays, the fire starts to grow. Years of sweat and sleepless roads, the stories never told. Heartbeats pounding louder than the thunder as he holds. Burning bright beyond the night, he fights the storm inside. Loves the fuel that drives him on through every tear and sigh. No giving up, no turning back. The road goes on and on. With every step, his spirit sings a relentless, rising song. She's in the crowd, her eyes catch every line, believing in his journey, standing through the climb. Their hands entwined in the chaos and the noise, a quiet strength that moves them both towards their choice. When doubt clouds the horizon and the path is hard to find, their hearts become the compass. Love's the tie that binds. Burning bright beyond the night, they fight the storm inside. Hope ignites the darkest days with courage as their guide. No turning down, no falling back. The future carved in stone. Together they keep pushing on forever. Not alone. Through broken strings and shattered dreams, they build a bridge to more. Every scar becomes a story, every fall shows what's in store. In the heat of the battle, with grit beneath their skin, they learn that real strength comes from the hearts that won't give in. Burning bright beyond the night, they fight the storm inside. Love's the fuel that drives them on through every tear and sigh. No giving up, no turning back. The road goes on and on. With every step, their spirit sings a relentless, rising song. And when the morning rises, they'll still be standing tall. Burning bright beyond the night, together through it all. woke up to a morning full of weight upon my chest. Coffee's gone cold while I recall another night of restlessness. City streets unfold like stories written in my worn-out shoes. Every step telling tales of battles and backing blues. But there's fire in the marrow, a spark beneath the skin. This tired heart keeps pushing, refusing to cave in. I'm rising through the flame, scars lit by the fight. Every broken day, a step toward the light. Hard roads may bend, but they won't break me down. In the roar of pain, I hear hope sound. Hands have carried burdens heavier than words can say, chasing dreams between the cracks and the grays of yesterday. Faces blur, but some have stayed like anchors in the storm. Lessons carved like deep-cut lines that keep me moving on. So I grip tighter to the moments that make the dark recede. With every breath a promise that my spirit's freed. I'm rising through the flame, scars lit by the fight. Every broken day's a step toward the light. Hard roads may bend, but they won't break me When the crowd begins to gather under skies heavy and wide, anthems rise with fire inside, a flame we never hide. Fists up high, hearts beat loud, a wave across the land, built on hope and strength, together we will stand. This is the anthem, the roar in the fight, a blaze of passion burning through the night. And in the ballad, soft and true, like tales of the broken, the old and the new, music that binds, music that frees, speaking your story, carried on the breeze. In quiet rooms where shadows feel like old friends, ballads tell of love that bends, then starts to end. Guitar strings hum those tender scars, notes dip and soar, telling tales of heartbreak, but always something more. Each melody a lifeline cast through tears and smiles worn, a journey mapped in chords and words from night until the dawn. This is the anthem, the roar in the fight, a blaze of passion burning through the night. And in the ballad, soft and true, like tales of the broken, the old and the new, music that binds, music that frees, speaking your story, carried on the breeze. Between the thundering chords and gentle refrain lives a world of stories, joy, sorrow, and pain, built on the strength of voices raised up in time. Each song a heartbeat, a mountain to climb. This is the anthem, the roar in the fight, a blaze of passion burning through the night. And in the ballad, soft and true, like tales of the broken, the old and the new, music that binds, music that frees, speaking your story, carried on the breeze. So raise your voice and sing it loud, let passion be your guide, in anthems and of the guitar tuning up the night. Fingers trace the frets where our past lives ignite. Every line tells a tale of the nights torn apart, and every chord sings the stitches of my heart. From the crackling amp to the thunder of the drum, tunes have pulled us through when the world came undone. You and me in the crowd, hands reaching for the sky, bound by the words that no one can deny. These ballads are our lifeline, every note a spark, lighting up the darkness, standing tall through the dark. Love and loss collide, but hope plays the lead. Music's the fire we feed when we need to believe. The lights spill gold on the faces warm but proud. Stories untold roar beneath the roaring crowd. Broken hearts pieced together where the melodies run, finding strength in the strums till the night meets the sun. Underneath the spotlight, our voices intertwine. Lyrics like lifelines thrown across road that winds and bends, leading somewhere unknown, where the sky paints the stories we've yet to own. With every step, I feel the weight of the miles, but the dream calls louder, keeps me running all the while. I won't stop, no, I won't turn around. I've got this fire that burns deep down. I know the road's uncertain, I know it's worth the fight. I'll chase these dreams into the light, chasing dreams just beyond the rise. They're waiting for us in the endless skies. Through the dark and through the rain, we'll keep moving forward, breaking every chain, chasing dreams with hearts that burn. No turning back, no more to learn. This is the moment, we're free and alive. We're chasing dreams with every stride. The world may tell me to settle down, keep my feet on the ground, but I feel the pull, like a melody that won't back down. Every heart that's ever felt the weight of the night knows the power of hope that lifts us to the light. I learned your name in a parking lot light, radio low, hand shaking on the wheel. You said love feels easy till it starts a fight, then it leaves a mark you can't conceal. We counted the cracks in the old marquee, tickets torn, hearts wide open. Every song felt like a day to be free, like the night was written for broken. I was scared of the quiet after the chord rang out, afraid of what the silence would prove. But the band hit hard and the crowd stood proud, and I felt my ribs learn how to move. When the crowd sings back, I remember who I am. Every scar turns gold in the heat of the jam. Love falls apart, then it finds its way home. Hope lights a match in the coldest stone. We're not alone when the drums attack, hearts beat in time when the crowd sings back. I lost you somewhere between spring and fall, boxes stacked by the bedroom door. Your note said I gave it my all, left the record spinning on track 4. I drove all night to a midtown show, rain on the glass, tears on my sleeve. Strangers sang like they knew me so, and for 3 minutes I could breathe. The guitar cut through like an honest truth. No lies, just strings and sweat. I saw my past and my future too, right there in the crowd I met. When the crowd sings back, I remember who I am. Every scar turns gold in the heat of the jam. Love falls apart, then it finds its way home. Hope lights a match in the coldest stone. We're not alone when the drums attack, hearts beat in time when the crowd sings back. Piano rolled like a tide on the floor, strings lifted the ceiling high, bass held steady, said there's more. Kick and snare kept time with my life. I saw hands up, faces cracked with tears. Some were smiling through the pain. Different stories, same hard years. One voice rising from the strain. When the crowd sings back, I remember who I am. Every scar turns gold in the heat of the jam. Love falls apart, then it finds its way home. Hope lights a match in the coldest stone. We're not alone when the drums attack, hearts beat in time when the crowd sings back. So play it slow, let the last note ring. Let the lights come up on our past. We're here together in everything we sing, and this song is built to last.